days, we're going to play this forward. It is the Yeah Come On show 192, and that is backwards audio. There is no meaning, although we did find a meaning once, did we not? My co-host, Brett Barney. My co-host, Jeff Cole, you'll be interested to know, Brett did think the backwards audio of Love Walked In Through the Door says something.
Kiss my white ass.
It does. Because when I put it together, I hear it every time now.
Kiss my white ass.
It does sound like that.
How terrible is that?
Well, the three of us are white. Brett's a little creamy. Jeff loves to tan too. But yeah, so Kiss My White Ass backwards. Who knew? I don't even know if Thunder knew that. We should call them, and that'll be our end to get to play it forward. It said, we play you backwards because you are trying to take my cheddar, and I'm the only one talking about your song because you're a music guy. You didn't even know who Thunder was.
We played Thunder on our radio show.
We did.
So.
Played it on My Fox FM.
Okay, when do you think the last time Thunder was played on air by a radio station?
My Fox FM.
That's the best part about the Southside Ride on Fox FM is we play stuff that you will not hear on a podcast and you will not hear on commercial radio, but you will hear it with us.
You will hear it with us, and that's cool. I dig it. So, yeah, we're playing that. You don't even know what we played this morning for track 13, which is something we do. Again, go to the app. We're glad you're listening to us on the Yeah Come On show because we can cuss and we can break normal rules, but we do follow the FCC rules on the air, on radio, but we don't follow the rules of corporate radio, meaning we play music they won't play. It's called Track 13. We do it every morning at 7:40 a.m. Here's a song that radio won't play. This week, Brett, you would have loved the theme. We literally took the cheesy songs of the 80s, the movies, where it fires you up, the kind of music you listen to when you're working out, especially back then.
It was 80s movie montage songs.
I can't say all that.
So whose idea first off was this? Because this is a great idea.
It just
obviously Jeff.
Obviously
Jeff's.
Well, it started with him because it started with his theme song other than Love Walk Through the Door.
Look out for number one, buddy.
Look out for number one.
Staying Alive.
From Staying Alive.
My mantra, my song. Look at the words from Look Out for Number One by Johnny Farragher. And I'm going to tell you right now, did I get the name right?
I think so.
I do too. From Staying Alive, that is words to live by. You can look up the lyrics. Feel free.
I'm looking at this song.
By the way, it's time to drink.
So that's how it started. And then we moved into some of the Rocky movies. Of course, everyone knows Eye of the Tiger, get you pumped up. But that's too
easy.
We went obscure, but we did a bunch of songs from other Rocky movies. We did the song from The Karate Kid.
Did that one this morning. Remember that one? You're the best around.
Yeah.
No one's gonna ever keep you down.
I feel like that was used in a commercial too, like somewhat recently. It's a lot more familiar than I remembered.
Yeah, I don't know. What you got? Huh?
No. I appreciate the glass, but
I gave y'all glass.
I'm doing the dry January thing. I know.
Dry January?
Yeah, I've never done it, but I'm doing it for real.
What is that?
I'm with Jeff.
What is that?
Wait, that's not one of those hidden alcoholic nitro drinks, is it?
Anybody that knows this is energy drinks. I get cracked up. By the way, can I tell you
I'm the only one drinking? Y'all are both in dry January?
Yeah.
First off, you have a drinking problem. I know. You
don't know that yet.
I don't know it, but I hear.
I've been able to hide it from you for this last 6 months, but I'll tell you what, part of it has been me indulging in too much Yeah Come On bourbon whiskey.
I'm the only one drinking.
And you have a plastic cup.
Yeah, thanks for the glass.
Yeah, thanks for the glass.
You're taking the glass.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. That's hilarious. I gave y'all glass for energy drink and water, and I'm over here drinking probably the finest 80 proof bourbon whiskey in plastic. But you know what? That's how I grew up. I'm plastic.
Do you guys know this song, Look Out for Number One? Can you guess films, television, and radio? Well, I guess it would just be more films and television where that song's been used before.
Only one time that I know of, Staying Alive. You'll educate me if it's outside of the movie, which Staying Alive with John Travolta, directed by Sylvester Stallone, the king of these type of songs, especially through the Rocky franchise, not as much as, with First Blood or Rambo. But I will tell you that it's a playoff of Saturday Night Fever.
Is it by Brothers Johnson?
No.
No, but
no.
I love the Brothers Johnson.
Yeah, don't we all?
Who are they?
Sorry.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the Brothers Johnson played bass on a lot of the tracks on Thriller. Okay, so,
I know the chick that did the lead guitar, the one with the bleach blonde hair. I think she's Australian.
Jennifer Batten.
Maybe.
She played with Michael Jackson on tour.
Yeah.
No, these were studio musicians that Quincy Jones used. And
Quincy
he used them in Thriller and Off the Wall.
Is it true that Beat It was Eddie Van Halen?
Of course, that's true. You know that. Now, who played the other guitar? We all know Eddie played the solo. Does anybody know who played the rhythm guitar?
Look at me. I knew that. George Thorogood.
Steve Lukather of Toto.
Toto.
Yeah, Toto played a lot on all Thriller almost.
Is this
the musicians from Toto?
BTO?
No. I know. I would know if you said it.
Is it Farrah?
Got to work a little harder
Tommy
than
Farragher?
the
Yeah,
next
that's
guy.
it.
Tommy Farragher. That's who I said before. I was right.
Yeah, because I was just finding out. So Let
me see it. Let me see the lyrics.
I screwed this all up because I looked it up and it said Ellen DeGeneres show, but it was just that she had stolen the title for a show and used it on an episode. So I was gonna say, dude, y'all watching a lot of Ellen, or what's the deal here?
I just want to give you the first line. This is why you should live by this, and this is why you should watch Staying Alive Today. I get no money from it. Maybe Travolta calls me and says thank you. I don't know. You got to work a little harder than the next guy. That means your coworkers. All right. Be a little smarter if you want to survive. Great words. You got to move a little faster than the last time. If you thought you were quick last time, do it quicker this time. Your wife just sent a nudie. Know just what. You didn't even bother you that she sent a nudie? There's your wife in a state of undress. Know just what you're after and never look behind. You never look behind. You like it?
Yeah, that means this is inspirational.
You got to look out for number one.
That's a little selfish, but still inspirational.
I like it. It worked for me for a long time. Look out for number one. You can't love someone else until you love yourself.
That's true.
Set your sights on the stars and the sun. Look out for number one. You got to push a little harder, and that can be in a lot of areas of your life. Push a little harder. Yeah. Even use my yeah, and that's just a little bit of that song. But that's
Sounds
what we
like
did.
crap.
Huh?
Sounds terrible.
No, it's fucking. It's a great song.
Yeah.
God dang, son, play it.
I've never even heard this song.
How have you not heard of, dude? And let me tell you, Whiskey Wisdom podcast. We're giving a tip of the Yeah Come On hat to you. They are a bourbon podcast. Definitely check those guys out. There's 3 dudes. They know everything about bourbon. They definitely love the Yeah Come On. And I got to run something they did by you guys just to see if it's okay. But he gave me glasses that said, yeah, come on and Coke. Look out for number one, and gave me the number one in the middle because that was the song I always played on the regular guys. And the thing that he just put together, put it up to the mic. God, it's magic. It's as powerful as this.
Oh, hell yeah. I feel like I'm watching Major League or Beverly Hills Cop.
Here it comes. Now, right now, he's strutting.
Tony Manero.
Tony Manero.
Are you ready for Broadway?
I could.
You can do it.
The Lululemon pants are making more sense now.
Everything matches. I'm a matchy guy. There you go. See? Yeah. Now you know. Now you know. How about that?
And that was the one that fired you up?
Oh, my God. I would get out of the car. I would drive into the radio station listening to that, get out and slam the door and be like, let's do this.
Oh, that's your Miley Cyrus then. I got
Yeah,
you.
that's exactly it. And right now brings me to a point that I just want to say thank you to some of our advertisers out there. First off, I want to say thank you to Joe Bees. I swear by it. I take 2 capsules every morning. JoeBees.com. JoeBees.com. I'm going to tell you, you want to look out for number one? Put bee pollen in you. Again, 2 capsules, empty stomach. The second you wake up in the morning, you will have energy, clarity, and to me, it is the greatest multivitamin there is for anyone. So again, JoeBees.com. Order today. The other great advertiser I want to thank is Dr. David Markwell, who sent me a text message this morning because Jeff and I have had a client on that is helping out with counseling, especially in schools. And it's called Summit Counseling. And then we also got into a discussion about mental health in our schools and in our young people, people that are either suffering from anxiety or the pronouns that are out in this world, or maybe their parents are going through a divorce. And Markwell is our therapist. David Markwell, you can get a hold of him at markwelltherapy.com. davidmarkwell.com. That's David Markwell. He's been on the air, God, with me for probably about 12 years. He gave me marriage counseling, with Amanda and I when he heard I was getting engaged. And that would have been with the regular guys, actually. And then he was on Bailey and Southside a lot, too. So David Markwell, proud sponsor for mental health. He can do it in the room or he can do it on the computer. Notice how I said computer? Old school.
On Zoom.
I know.
That'd
Zoom,
be
but,
the modern way to say
they'll
it.
Zoom it just in case you don't want to drive in.
Do you say
right now,
things?
you both need counseling. This dry January thing's a joke. I swear to God, I still can't believe it. You're both doing it. Why are you doing it?
Wife and I are doing it together.
We're doing it. Yeah, this thing we're doing it together.
Does your wife have a drinking problem too?
No.
Does yours?
No. But I can go there, especially since I started drinking this because
It's so smooth.
well, it's so smooth. And my problem is if I'm drinking mostly beer and wine, I'm drinking beer and wine. If I drink that, it doesn't substitute a beer. It's in addition to.
Ooh.
So over a whole night, just throwing in 4 shots of that, 4 glasses of that, I'm out there. So so when I do get back to it in February, I'm gonna have to take a break from the come on.
What?
Well, with the
Why do I have to suffer?
with the exception of the podcast.
Steve, you better have a bottle waiting for me.
Yeah, with the exception of the podcast.
Trust me, I'm going to rip one in half.
Well, let me correct.
You
Let me
get
correct
ready.
it. If I drink that, I can only drink that. I can't drink that when I'm drinking beer all night. Like
Do you
when
know what else they do? And maybe you do this too. They do shots. Here's one thing. If I'm social and I'm hanging out at a bar and somebody buys a round of shots, we're having a good time, we're about to walk into a football game or any event, and we're just all hanging out, before dinner or something. Yeah, I'll do a shot just to get us up to speed. They do fireball shots at their house. Just he and his wife. They open up Fireball and do shots.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
It's crazy that you think that's
in
weird.
addition to.
It is weird. It is weird. Anybody, first off, if you drink alone, you've got issues. I'm sorry. It's social drinkers where you should be. Anybody drinks alone, you've seen too many movies where, God, what a rough day. No, it's social.
Yeah.
Drinking alone is weird.
Well, you can drink alone if you go to a bar alone because you want to be social.
Well, you're talking to other people. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting at home and you're making cocktails for yourself, that's just weird to me.
I think it's fine.
Well, because you do it.
I do it too.
I don't mind
sometimes.
sipping
I don't know.
a nice bourbon.
If I'm home alone, like my wife's out of town, I enjoy, having a bottle of wine, cooking dinner for myself, and just chilling out, watching a movie, maybe staying alive, something like that, and enjoying a couple of glasses of wine. And I usually don't go overboard. Then I'll take a hot tub with a glass of wine. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
now hold on. If the hot tub comes into play, it's almost okay to have a cocktail.
Okay. Well,
I'll give you a hot
Is
tub
that like a friend?
because it's a friend. It's social. It is a friend. Hot tubs are friends. Yeah, to me. And even making dinner, I can kind of get there. I guess I'm just talking about walking around the house with a drink.
yeah, you're thinking of like a
Sitting
really,
watching TV with a drink.
just by yourself, just pounding beers. That's no.
And you look down at the floor and you got 4 beers. I'm like, all right, what's going on?
Wait, is football on?
No, we're not having any more friends. The only friend is a hot tub. We're not going to, the TV cannot be your friend.
So Herb Street can't be my friend?
No, he cannot. He cannot. Or whoever's quarterback.
Herbie!
Herbie. Cheers. I'm right here with you, Brett Bonney.
Show me that golden retriever.
God dang it. Lord have mercy, damn my shoe.
Yeah, I have a golden retriever. If I'm drinking alone with my dog, does that count as a friend? That's not drinking alone.
I don't.
Okay, so listen, I'm cooking my dinner myself. I'm hanging out with my dog. I'm taking a hot tub. I'm allowed to drink, right? In your eyes,
I hate that I'm so understanding. If the rest of the world was like me and would literally listen to someone make a point and not get all freaked out and lose their effing mind, this is why I'm a good listener. So I can be walked off, but I'm still going to say drinking alone. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
is
I
weird.
got you. That's not.
All right.
That's not this.
If
kind.
you're making wine with your dog and you're cooking, fine. If you want to be best friends with whoever's calling the game, fine.
Nice. Okay.
All right, well, there you go. But either one of these, I'm just going to say these pussies are drinking right now. January, really? It's almost like, I don't know. Who came up with dry January? I know that we're supposed to come up with a New Year's resolution.
Wasn't Anheuser-Busch.
Maybe it's the mocktail industry. All these mocktails are a thing now in bars, and you can get pre-mixed, drinks in the liquor store that are non-alcoholic.
Do you think I should do a Legends that tastes like this, but it doesn't have alcohol in it?
Absolutely
Should
not.
I do a Legends?
Never. Ever.
Never?
No.
A Legends non-alcoholic bourbon whiskey? Would you even call it that?
I don't know what that would just be
Fake bourbon whiskey.
smoke water.
Yeah.
We'll smoke the water.
You know what would be great is
Throw a little caramel in
a
there.
non-alcoholic seltzer. Isn't that a Sprite?
Or a LaCroix.
Yeah, LaCroix. Isn't that? Didn't you send us an article that there's
White Claw.
There's non-alcoholic White Claws.
And here's the thing:
I
it's
saw
probably
that.
going to cost like $14. Just go get a 6-pack of LaCroix for $5.
So what now does it taste? I'm guessing it has to taste like it. Like I remember Old Duels is the one beer that sticks in my mind. I guess it tasted like a beer, although there wasn't any alcohol in it. Does this White Claw taste like a White Claw?
I'm sure White Claw just tastes like seltzer
It
water.
already doesn't taste like alcohol at all. Like I would imagine they probably taste the same. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, maybe you can't tell the difference. Yeah, because I don't really taste the alcohol in the 1 or 2 times I've had to drink one. And I get it, it's a pool drink. Am I wrong? Speaking of seasonal, are there certain things you should drink seasonally? Like I understand white wine with fish. I understand red wine with meat and poultry. It's kind of in the middle. More leans red. But what do you do in the summertime? Should you not drink bourbon? Because I drink bourbon year round.
I don't think you should drink like I'm not a high proof bourbon guy in the summer. I'd rather have a Tito's or something, or a Legends vodka or something like that.
I'm anything.
I like vodka in the
anything year round. I only do the white wine with chicken or fish. Red wine with steak and burgers. Like you know what I mean. That's really my
Who
only.
has wine with a burger? It's a burger. That's a beer, right?
Well, but it's meat. It's still red meat, and if you have a gourmet burger, you want a nice glass of red wine. So that's my only thing. Other than that, it doesn't matter what part of the year it is. It's what you're eating or what you're doing.
I drink bourbon year round. If you see me at the swimming pool, I've got bourbon with some Coke. I like a mixer. I'm not going to drink it straight, and I'll put it in a tumbler. Matter of fact, Yeah Come On tumblers. Go to yeahcomeon.com if you want one. Hello.
Would you drink a mudslide in the winter?
Yeah.
See, I'm cool with that too. I don't know.
I love
seasonal.
mudslides.
It's just what you like.
But I'll drink it. Yeah, I'll drink one in the winter. I mean, obviously they're fun. Obviously in a tropical situation, it's a tropical drink. I don't know that I would have a pina colada in the winter. That might be weird for me. But I will say, when I'm in Mexican restaurants, I enjoy the margarita.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's the only time I'll have margaritas. Really, is a restaurant. That's the only, other than the bourbon I've had lately. Tequila margaritas is my only mixed drink. Otherwise, I'm all beer and wine.
Look at that.
I'm just straight Jameson and a Miller Lite. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's a great news story. Oh, news. Let's see. Breaking.
Is it real news or clickbait?
Clickbait. Didn't take it. I shut it down. Don't hit the clickbait. I will say it's been fun, kinda, but you guys not drinking. This is funky. We should do a live show right now during dry January where you both stay sober.
Yeah, because the last one at Milton's Cocktails, we came up with some new rules.
We have new rules. Are you ready for the new rules? Are you ready for this? And you have to abide by them.
I'm cool.
So does Jeff.
Yeah.
This is going to be tough, Mr. Michelob.
So do you.
God, Jeff was like, another Michelob. Oh, I'll take it. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah, give me that. Okay, I'll take a shot of that. Oh, tequila, sure. I was like, God dang, and you're editing crap over here? And then you popping in. You were like dysfunctional. I'm trying to reel you in, and you're like, no. Tell them what. No. But here's the problem where all that happened. We now on live shows, and this will be good for you too who's listening along, because if you're sober, it has to sound like a goddamn train wreck. 2 drink minimum.
Okay.
2 drink minimum. 3 drink max.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally fine. Now, after the
I'm
show.
fine with it too. Did you hear no comment over here?
After the show's done, though, after we're done working, then
I don't give a damn.
Then it's whatever you feel like.
Guests can drink maybe as much as they want, but if a guest gets too sauced, I'm still not gonna. I won't put them on.
Well, if they're too bad, otherwise, or it could be fun. It could be funny if they're
But us, who the presenters, as we do more and more podcasts live, we will give you more details. We are going to do a pub crawl. Can't believe I remember the name. I want to call it something else. I just don't like pub crawls because these aren't pubs. Bar crawl? No, I just don't like the crawl.
We'll come up something. Yeah.
Location sampling? I don't know. Spirits and fun.
Trail of Spirits.
Trail of Spirits, because it is like a trail. You have locations you have to hit, and then when you get to the last location, while supplies last, we will have a lovely Come On
and we're
show T-shirt to give away.
And we're tasting spirits, and it sounds a little bit Native American.
Yeah,
I love Native American.
I'm just glad it's not Trail of Beers. That's just too close.
Trail of Beers, Trail of Tears.
Yeah.
A little too close. You said Trail of Spirits?
Trail of Spirits, because the idea is we're tasting spirits at each stop on the trail.
I like it. I like it. It's just so much better than pub crawl. I hate
pub crawl's a little played out too.
I don't want to hear it. We want to do things different. Also want to thank our last two sponsors for everything they do to bring this to you. That would be Circle 285. Go to Circle 285 for all your insurance needs. This is personal. This is home. This is small business. It's auto, umbrellas, every bit of it. Chances are you're paying way too much. And you know what I didn't realize, and maybe you guys did? Insurance right now, I talked to a woman that works with Circle 285. She said in the past 40 years, this has been the biggest price jump she's ever seen in the past year and a half based on where we are right now.
In insurance?
In insurance.
Overall?
Overall. She said the cost is going up. That's where you definitely need circle285.com. Get a free quote. All you got to do is give your information. It's easy to fill it out. We've done it. We've got it. And I'm saving $800 a year right now. And I have an umbrella that I didn't have before, only because my wife thought it was cool to get a trampoline. And I'm not going to let you sue me when your kid breaks something on my trampoline, face or whatever. I had a kid, nose. He ran into the thing, the netting had like a cut on his nose. I'm like, is everything okay? Do I need to get him to sign something? I don't know what to do when a kid gets hurt on my property. I hear a cry other than my two kids. I'm like, oh, crap, what's this going to cost me? Because everybody's your friend or your kid gets hurt on your property. So get insured with Circle 285. Lastly, Legends right here in front of you. Legends Bourbon Whiskey. It is, yeah, come on. That's what I'm all about. Yeah, come on, bourbon whiskey. 80 proof, drinks like a 5-year, smooth. It's got a little smoke to it. Got a little sweetness to it, and it does not burn like other 80 proofs. You can mix it if you want, but obviously you don't have to. And those are our proud sponsors of the Yeah Come On show. Bastard's not drinking, I swear to God. By the way, I got Mexicoke out here because I like a Yeah Come On Coke. I'm telling you, this is what I grew up with right here. This is Coca-Cola.
With real sugar.
Real sugar, man.
And real cocaine, probably.
There's no Coke. Was there ever, I guess at one point in time, wasn't Coke
Yeah, I think it was
a medicine.
Yeah.
It was a medicine.
Yeah, I think
if
it was
you look at the
used as that,
history,
and I think it did have cocaine in
Is
it.
It had Coke.
Pepsi was the same, wasn't it? Where you were supposed to pour it in a glass and heat it up.
No, Pepsi came way later on.
No, but it was made as an elixir, wasn't it?
I don't know anything about Pepsi, nor do I. Pepsi, F you.
Yeah, we don't.
F you, Pepsi. Screw you. There's not enough money to pay me to endorse you. I only endorse what I love.
I bet you there's a number.
I don't know.
There's
Right now,
always a number. We've even discussed, like, what's your number if another dude walks in here and drops a suitcase going,
oh, you mean to do a little third base? No, there is no number for that.
third base full
I'm not
taste,
third basing.
you know?
No, there's that always comes up on a golf course. How much to do a dude, to blow a dude?
Who the hell do you play golf with? I've never. What the fuck?
I did a lot of in-town golf playing. Okay, I lived in town. All right, occasionally there was somebody that lived on the east side. Just joking. Not really. I
You playing in Piedmont Park?
Yes, I played Piedmont Park, and I'm like, there's no golf course here? Where's the holes? Where are the holes, man? But no,
It's a hell of a fairway wood.
It's a conversation where it's come up a few times. It's been years since it came up, but my brother was the most hilarious. He goes, well, based on the present economy, I would probably do it for about $210,000. If I invest that properly, I could have up to $1 million within a couple of years, and that would be enough.
Why not just go for the $1 million right off the rip then?
He was just doing it to be funny because everybody else is like, $10 million. You ain't got enough money. It's all the dumbass things that people say, especially the dudes with the big beer guts. And I'm like, your wife, you haven't seen your penis in 15 years.
He was trying to make it a more realistic offer. He was really thinking it through because that's a.
That's the whole dry January part. I need to make sure I can see my penis for another 15 years.
Well, there you go. Well, you know what? Hopefully you do lose some weight, Brad. I'll be happy.
I'm down 4 pounds.
Are you really?
Yeah.
God, you drink that much.
I've also been
Are you losing weight?
I haven't checked, but after the first week, I think I was down a couple of pounds.
I'm in the gym every day right now, though.
You're getting.
So I'm doing the whole
you're reinventing yourself.
Yeah, I'm just restarting everything.
All right, since I hit it, there is no amount of money for me to do that. I couldn't live with myself. What's your call?
To blow a guy?
Yeah. And by the way, for those that do it on the regular, more power to you. What you do in your bedroom is your business. I ain't a hater.
Yeah, we're just going to discuss how much you could be paid for it.
Yeah. Maybe I go to a gay guy and go, how much to third base with a chick?
See? Now we've flipped it upside down. That's the real question.
And then I'm going to toss in a girl after exercising.
Oh, that's the best part.
No, I don't like a flavor. I'm
you,
bottled
you're
water.
very clean.
Dude,
No.
that you think exercising's bad? Tanning bed.
That'll mess it up.
Tanning
it's like
bed.
you cooked it. You cooked it. You cooked it.
You ever? It's like a dining hall chicken.
Do you know I threw up in the crotch of my girlfriend in high school? I literally threw up, and I had to lie to her and tell her I was sick because I threw up because of the smell. She had done all day drill team. They'd done picture day out at the band, and then they'd performed, and it was like hot. It was like, one of the first games of the year, and they're doing all their little thing, and they're out there. And then that night, I thought it was cool to get hook her up in the car and go after it. And I was like, my God, it was like the smelliest salt lick you ever ran across. I was like, and I was literally, I had been drinking. I was like, and I threw up the crotch of my girlfriend.
Well, so if you've been drinking, I mean, that kills it anyways, right there.
I wasn't drinking
the
enough.
alcohol.
I wasn't drinking enough. What I needed was cinnamon whiskey shots, like about every 30 seconds, and a clothespin.
Jesus.
Hey, and that's it. Finish me off, Brett. Finish me off. Welcome to show 192 of the Yeah Come On show. Mom, I hope you didn't watch this.
All right. Hertz is selling 1/3 of its electric cars to buy. Come on, boys. You better know this one.
Regular cars, combustion engine cars.
Combustion engine, I agree.
Yeah, gas cars. So is EV going away? What's the plan here?
I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. I'm seeing way too many electric cars, and people never talk about the process, the cobalt and everything, the mining for that, and how do you dispose of batteries, and what does that do to our our land, to water, underground water streams?
Well, we're already throwing away regular batteries. Have you ever disposed of a regular like AA battery properly?
No, I don't know.
I don't know what the proper way is, but I think you're not supposed to just throw it away.
It's like paint pails. You're supposed to dry it out and put cat litter in it. I don't know what you do with a
no, it
acid
just goes in the
either.
dumpster.
It's like don't flush pills down the toilet kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, I've been throwing away batteries my whole life.
So I
didn't know there was a proper way.
And guess what? I don't want to have to. It's one thing to stop and fuel up and be back on the road in 5 minutes. What is the quickest I can stop and charge my battery if I'm going cross country?
I don't really know for sure, but I know some of these Tesla supercharging stations that are set up at gas stations or whatever, you can do it and get a good charge in 10 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know the exact range, but these superchargers, like if you're like taking a road trip, you can just stop. You have lunch.
But man, when you go across the middle of the world, you find yourself in Texas or somewhere, and you got an electric car. It's like you might be screwed. You have to plot where in the hell, because sometimes I worry about gas stations. You damn sure have to worry about charging stations.
I like the people that do it's like the hook into the trailer hitch, the little carrier on the back of a car.
Right.
They put the generator on the back and fire that up, and then they plug it in while they're driving. You're basically running gas anyways.
That's awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
What else you got?
Although some are skeptical, a Missouri church leader claims prayer regrew a woman's what?
Pubic hair.
No.
What?
No. Labia. I don't know why are we going there. That's horrible. It's prayer. Regrew her hand. Like maybe she didn't have a hand.
Toes. I knew you would like that.
Oh.
I should have gone toes. I don't know why I did fingers. I love toes.
I thought you would nail that immediately.
Toes. What?
All right, last one. A man was arrested on a Spirit flight from Louisville to Orlando after he grabbed flight attendants and asked what?
Oh, can we do the Mile High? Can we
Bingo.
do? Yeah.
Spot on.
Oh, nice.
And then he asked them suggestively about wanted to show them his cockpit.
Okay. Said, how are you? Do you have Frito? Do you have landing strip? Do you have burrito? What? I don't know. What's down there?
Is it Taco Tuesday?
Yeah. Is it pizza? Is it Frito or taco?
That's
Clean
all
taco?
I got.
Cheers.
Nailed it though. You nailed it.
Look at I'm on fire. I'm on fire because I'm the only one drinking. It is not dry January with Southside Steve, but it is with my co-host Brett Barney, and my co-host Jeff Cole. Damn it. I will continue to drink. Cheers through January. It's the Yeah Come On show. Can I get a yeah come on?
Yeah, come on.